So something unique about goose eggs that I learned is that the suggestion when incubating them is to mist and cool them once daily. So this is completely new for me in the incubation world. I've never had to do this before. And some people say you don't have to do it, but I watched plenty of YouTube videos where people suggested, and the breeders who sold me the eggs also suggested that I do the daily misting and cooling. So I'm gonna walk through that process right now with the eggs I have in the incubator. If I can. Okay, well, this is one incubator full of goose eggs, and there's actually two kinds in here. I got African dewlap geese, and I've got Toulouse dewlap geese, and they're both large breeds of geese. And I'm gonna try to adjust this, and it's not so important now, but and I could tell them apart. They're actually about the same size egg in this particular case, but I can tell them apart because I put a date on them. And the ones dated 4/9 are the African super geese, or the dewlap geese. So what I'm gonna do is set them all out. And so they say that for misting and cooling, you should once daily do this and cool them for 15 minutes. So right now it is 7:38 p.m. and I'm gonna go ahead and let these cool until 7:50 p.m. So let's go ahead and lay these all out. And these are all set on April 9th. So I know that these are the African super geese eggs. And I did get 9 of them from the breeder. 4/9. 4/9. And 4/9. 3, 3, and 3. So that's 9. And these are dewlap Toulouse eggs that I set on April 11th. So I'm going to cool them at the same time. Wow. And this chicken tray holds them perfectly. So cooling involves, misting and cooling involves just wetting them. Misting them with water. I know it seems strange, but at the same time, geese are waterfowl. And the goose leaves the nest every day to eat and drink and go for a dip in the pond and comes back wet and wets her eggs. So One breeder who does this explains that goose eggs actually get really hot, and that's why they really benefit from a daily cooling. So something else that I want to do is candle these eggs. So where would my candler be here? Turn off the light. There's veining. Yep, even this one's got veining. There's a baby in there. Okay, that's wonderful. Amazing. So I believe that all of these African geese eggs started developing and have veining, except for one. So let me see if I can find that one. Here it is. And this egg is completely clear with no veining. And for the fact that all the other ones have developed veining, I'm going to assume that this one's not fertilized or just really bad. It's got a really bad air cell that moves around. You can see, let's see if I can hold this light here. You can see the air cell is really big. It's detached, most likely due to shipping. So I'm going to set this one aside. So we've got hopefully 8. Oh, there's another one. This one also is lacking any development. It's all completely clear. Setting it aside. So it looks like we've got 7 of 9. And here's another. Developing egg. This doesn't look too good. This is very jiggly inside. These are the ones set on the 11th. Yep, also very jiggly. I don't know. Check to see if Yeah. The ones that are developing on the Africans aren't jiggly at all. Okay. No veining. Although it is pretty early. It's only 5 days for these eggs. This one has me concerned because there's a dark spot and I've received the egg that way. This one has development. Oh wait, this is the 9th. Okay. And potentially, there's still no veining visible on these Dewlap 2 loose eggs. But it is a little early. But I do see some shadowing, which is hopeful. So I'm going to start putting these back in the incubator, or setting them in the tray at least. Yeah, I don't know. This one's got a detached air cell, pretty bad. Maybe. This one is the question mark because it's so jiggly. See? It's jiggling. I'll try not to overdo that. And this one I had a question mark because it had a dark spot when I received the egg, meaning potentially it had already started incubating at the time of shipment. Like it had already started developing. So there's no way that it would have made it through shipping after it started developing. So there should be more room in the incubator now that we removed 2 eggs. Let's see here. Okay. I've got another incubator full of dewlap Toulouse eggs, also set on the 11th from a different breeder. These eggs come from Colorado, and they're beautiful eggs, but they're huge. Ah! And I just knocked some over inside the tray, but that's okay, it was gentle knock. These are very large eggs. Take my thermometers out. And I'm also excited to candle these. I have 6 eggs from this breeder. In Colorado. And I liked her eggs so much that I actually contacted her directly and asked to buy some more. So what I liked about her was that she had very carefully packaged these eggs, and I was so happy to receive them. And for some reason, her eggs are extremely clean. Like, these are pristine eggs. And I asked her how she had kept her eggs so clean, and she said that she was just really lucky that they laid inside fresh bedding in the nest boxes because it's been raining where she is, and it's actually really muddy outside. So these eggs are clean. I'm going to cool them for 15 minutes. So it's now 7:53. So let's say 8:05. So before I miss them, why don't I candle them? We'll start with the outside egg here. Okay. I'm seeing nothing. But it's only day 5. So it's a little early. Seeing nothing, so that's good. Looks like the air cell has changed a little bit. Oh, I do see a red dot. Potentially development on this one. There's a red dot right there. Okay, potentially development on this one. So that's 2. Maybe I'll just look more carefully. And this one potentially is starting to develop as well. I see a dot. That's 3. Just let me go over and look at the other ones again, in case I might have missed something. Yeah, there's development on this one. 1, 2, 3. These 3. Let's check these 3 again. Yeah, nothing on this one. This is a very slight maybe. I see something, it's a smidge right there. Let's check this, number 6. Okay, potentially something developing here too. So I'm excited to see what happens tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that's interesting. Well, I guess there's potential development in all of them. But the 3 I saw the development in, I was making an observation that potentially it was because of the intact air cell. But I believe this one has development and it's got a big air cell, which I drew. It's got a saddle due to a slightly detached air cell. So I'm gonna keep that one upright. And also this one here. I had previously weighed one of these eggs and it was over 7 ounces. So that's a huge egg. So it is 7:59, so we still have another 4 minutes. But I'm just gonna go ahead and put this one away. So it's April 16th, and I'll be checking these eggs again tomorrow on the 17th, which would be day 6, and hopefully development will be more clear at that time.